If you're looking for a deck to win games fast, to climb in the ladder, then play Mono Red Dragon. Hear the intro. Hello and welcome everyone to another video here on my channel. Today we have Mono Red Dragon. Yes, Mono Red Dragon. Similar list, won a tournament in best of 3. As you know, we had the Boros Dragon list, so it is kind of similar to what we did like some days ago. And I just want to go over the Mono Red list compared to the Boros list. This deck had an 80% win rate in 20 games, which is really good. And it's a similar principle than the other deck. We play cards like Sarkhan, Dragon Ascendant, the 2-mana 2/2. When Sarkhan enters, you may behold a dragon. If you do, create a treasure token. Whenever a dragon you control enters, put the +1/+1 counter on Sarkhan. Until end of turn, Sarkhan becomes a dragon in addition to its other type it gains flying. So really good. Turn 2, play this, show a dragon, and we already have access to 4 mana on turn 3. Where we can play something like a Magmatic Hellkite, a 4 mana 4/5 dragon. Flying, when this enters, destroy target non-basic land an opponent controls. Its controller searches their library for a basic land card, puts it on the battlefield tapped with a stun counter on it, then shuffles. Denies them quite a lot. In the best of 3 list, here was the links where you cannot gain life. I do think I wanted to stay on theme, and the Magmatic Hellkite been so strong for me, and I wanted to have this on the 4 slot. Another dragon, of course, from the new set is the Nova Hellkite, a 5 mana 4/5 with flying haste and warp for 3. When it enters, we can deal 1 damage to target creature or opponent that opponent controls. So yeah, super strong card, haste 4 damage, turn 3. Yeah, sure. Another dragon, Twinmaw Stormbrood, 6 mana 5/4, flying. When this creature enters, we gain 5 life. Can be really handy, and you will see. Or Chairing Bite, 2 mana. Chairing Bite deals 5 damage to target creature without flying. And then we go to another dragon, which is the Tauren Mauler, at 3 mana 2/2, changeling, so it's every creature type. It's also a lizard, you have to keep in mind. And whenever an opponent casts a spell, you may put the +1/+1 counter on this creature. This creature went off against Vivi. This was like a 7/7. Against Vivi, drew both of them. If you face too many Cauldron decks, feel free to play 3 as well. So this is basically our dragon combination here. We do have Magda here as well, a 2 mana 2/2. When you commit the crime, create a tapped treasure token. This ability triggers once a turn. Sacrifice 3 treasure tokens. We can do a 4/4 red scorpion dragon token with flying and haste. Activate only as a sorcery. Really cool, of course. This makes treasure, this makes treasure. So it ramps, and it also has the benefit of making a dragon if we need one. And we have a lot of ways to do crime, of course. We have the Nova Hellkite here. We have the Hyrate Claw, 1 mana 1/2. When it attacks, it does 1 damage. When one or more lizard attacks, it does 1 damage to opponent. And then we can pay 2 when a player lost life that turn and put a +1/+1 counter on it. We also have Plasma Bolt here, a new card from the new set. 1 mana, sorcery. Plasma Bolt deals 2 damage to any target, and Void, it does 3 damage to any non-land permanent. If a non-land permanent left the battlefield this turn, or if you warp the card. So this could be like Nova Hellkite, right? Or just any way to remove a permanent like treasures, or you know what I mean. Treasures work and these kind of things. We also play 4 Burst Lightnings, a 1 mana instant kick of 4. Burst Lightning deals 2 damage to any target. If it was kicked, we can do 4 damage. We also have 2 Lightning Strikes here, 2 mana, 3 damage. And we also have the Nemesis package, 3 mana 3/3 haste. When this creature is dealt damage, it does that much damage to any other target. If a player is dealt damage this way, they can't gain life for the rest of the game. So yeah, this is of course something we want. And Nemesis, of course, with these shock spells or burn spells, you can trigger it yourself. You target a Nemesis and shoot an opponent to trigger that debuff, or you just use a Twinmaw Sharing Bite on Nemesis to trigger the 5 damage on opponent. That also works. Then we have the 4x Soulstone Sanctuary, definitely viable in a mono list here for sure. 4 mana, it becomes a 3/3 creature with vigilance of creature of any type. This also counts as lizard here. Dragon, yeah, not that important though, but mainly lizard. And we play 3 Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon. You can add a colorless, and you can add mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast dragon spell or any omen spell. So definitely nice to play the Stormbrood. And for 4, you can sacrifice this land, search your library for a dragon card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. And you can literally just find the Hellkite and finish the game off. And we did that as well. Super cool deck. So yeah, it's pretty simple. You have a Sarkhan or something like this. You show your dragon. You play your Hellkite. Try to do as much damage as possible. It's a straight up mono red in-your-face deck with like Hellkites. I think they are kind of better than Lynx in best of 1. So yeah, you deny them, you have removals. Also important, we play 8 removals. I do want to have access to 8 removals in best of 1 always. There's still lots of mono green decks around, and all these other red decks and the birds and all these things. You want to have the removal here. It's quite important. I think the list like this is perfect. We have 24 lands. We have a huge curve, and as I said, 80% win rate in 20 games is amazing. This deck is super, super powerful, and if you want to climb fast, this is the one you have to go. Like, this is, if you're still on Mythic, then play this, and you will be Mythic in like 1 or 2 days for sure, if you have time. Look at the games, they're really cool. Quite fast too. I cannot put all 16 games, maybe I do, but yeah, I put as lot of games I can. And yeah, I wish you fun, and if you like my content, of course, feel free to subscribe, like, leave a comment, can join me in Discord, write me in private message, everything's fine. I get these a lot these days, so don't hesitate, can always ask me questions, and yeah, I wish you fun with the games. This is our hand, quite a slow hand, which you usually do not want. I would mulligan here. This is better. We got the Nemesis, we got the Sarkhan. So in this case, I would actually bottom the Lightning Strike, mainly because these two go really well in hand. Plains. Okay, we do have this combination, which is quite nice. Okay, let's play the Sarkhan here. We behold the dragon. They have a get lost here, but I mean, we still get a treasure, which is quite nice. Nemesis and Stormbrood is also really nice. We don't have a turn 4 dragon right now, but it's still fine. Let's see what's coming in. An Enduring Innocence, okay, yeah. So here, ooh, this is quite a good draw. Let's go. I mean, they don't have a non-basic land, but getting a 4/5 flyer here with a 3/3. We still have Nemesis, but I think this is more board pressure. Mono white tokens, I guess. Yeah, we definitely play against mono white tokens here. And yeah, I could have definitely also played a Hellkite to puncture a little bit. But yeah. Nemesis here is quite nice. Their block is still not good. So their block is still not good, which is good for us. I do like the Nemesis and Hellkite attack here. I don't want to go in with the Sarkhan yet. Also having Lightning Strike there is also nice. I just want to keep up Lightning Strike for sure. They will not double block any Nemesis or anything. So we put them still on 14. And worst case, we can shock our Nemesis here, or burst our Nemesis here, just to get that debuff going. In their turn, they maybe think, oh, I have to do this now, because Twinmaw Stormbrood will do 5 damage from Nemesis, and they have to be careful about this. Okay, yeah, that's a bit annoying, yeah. But they still have a good board, so it's not that bad. So now we have to think. They probably have removal spells, so like in my mind I have a get lost on hand. Like it's just everything tells me get lost. I can shoot this one, but I don't think it's what I want to do here. I will attack and maybe force a double block here. Let's see. Okay, normal block. Well, if this is the case... Could there be a Wrath? Maybe I get the Get Lost out here. I just want to make sure. So now it's the Get Lost coming, right? And now it's a bit expensive, but what do you want to do? So now we definitely guarantee there's no heal. Yeah. It kinda worked. Kinda worked. It's not perfect, of course, but hey, what do you want to do? We're just gonna do this anyways. I'm a bit scared of bot, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we hit something like this. We're gonna play Dragon next turn, so Sarkhan will fly as well. Take another Nemesis, because we have a Twinmaw Stormbrood on our hand, so that guarantees us the damage there as well. We have 8 damage on board, and they probably have to use a board wipe here. The Overlord soon is active, so we have to also care about that. That is okay, I guess. Game is still a lot of damage, so we sadly cannot do it here, but I think they realize. I'm not sure if it was over yet, but they... GG. We got it. Let's see what our hand will do here. We go first, and I think we can keep this. It's not perfect, but... yeah, I do like that we have certain things we can do. A blue siren here. Can be many things, of course. We don't have a claw, so this one is not as good. But having the Hellkite here is kind of nice. I mean, there are 2 things we have to consider. One, Kaito, right? So, Kaito is not good against haste in general. So this one could be maybe played first. That is something we can think about. If I use the Hellkite here, I have a problem if there's Kaito. Then I would have to use these 2. But I get rid of one and I need one creature to play Kaito. So let's just get rid of one of them. I do like to have a Nemesis early on though. But I think we get rid of one of them. And then we get the treasure as well. So the main reason is literally just because if they want to have Kaito, they have no creature on board, and that's important here. If you play Nova Hellkite, you don't contribute to the board with the warp, but at least we get rid of a creature. So this helps us again, right? Hellkite here is a bit weird. Okay, and nowhere to run is fine, I guess. Our Magma Hellkite is not really where we want to be here. We can Hellkite here again. This is a clear Hellkite turn again. Getting rid of the next Siren is just so huge. Like against Dimir, these Hellkites do wonders. Wonders. So now they don't have a creature to play Kaito. They have to rely on removal and they are quite behind. So it's actually a really good position we're in. We drop in creature over and over, so yeah, they have to start these removals. We are just gonna play this one here. That could be a counter. So maybe Nemesis would have been the better play. Should have thought about that. Definitely Nemesis here. Okay, that's annoying, yeah. We go double Nemesis. Okay, let's go in. This puts them on 4, which is not where they want to be. So they have to kind of block here. They still get the debuff, so that's fine. They have some life gain with the Preacher. Just want to make sure they go as low as possible. If they attack, they have to consider taking 3 damage from my Sanctuary. That's also not where they want to be. And they're on 5 and can never get life again, so... let's see what we can do. Yeah. They get tokens here. So our flyers are definitely stronger here. Really good draw. Incredible draw. We have to do it like this. Puts them on 1. Maybe they have a removal, but they didn't, so they need a flyer now or it's GG. They don't get life anymore. And we're on 16. So yeah, looks pretty good. We also have sanctuaries. Okay, yeah, you can make a token. We can make tokens. So now we have to think, right? What is the best way of doing this? We have 7 mana and this takes 3. They do also have the lands there. So let's attack first. They have to have a removal here or anything like that. Or something like this, yeah. They're on 1 life. There's a lot of things we could find here. Any Nemesis. We like almost all our cards are good here. Which, yeah. This is wrongly timed there. Let's take this one out. They need to find a flyer, otherwise it's GG. That's all they have to do now. Finding a flyer or it's over. Or removal. Removal or flyer. Otherwise it's over. And they have to get rid of my Hellkite, I think. They have Sanctuary there, we have to keep that in mind, but they have a lot of blocker. Yeah, GG. Crazy game, but we got it. It doesn't have haste. So yeah, putting them on 1 here definitely helped us. You can hit me, that's fine. Let's give him the extra damage here just so they know. And then we fly in, get this over with. And GG against Dimir as well. Let's go next. That was a good one though, I have to say. Turn 2 and everything worked great, so GG. Is that a Sarkhan? Well, we have Sarkhan. We have a dragon, so it's fine. We have dragon, we even have a mauler that gives Sarkhan the next. It's a good hand. We have a removal here. Let's see how we can go here. Yeah, we don't play it, of course. Not like this. Okay, this is a bit of a problem. Because they will have removal here. But at least we get to ramp. And Stormbrood is quite good here. Quite good. So if they have it as well, we have to destroy it, of course. Okay, yeah, that is fine. Well, we burst that one for sure. So the thing is, I do want to play Channeler, but I really want to get the Stormbrood out for the life right now. Because it's mono red, and this is mono red like burst, burn. So, okay. We're on 17 and we have quite a lot of lands, so that's quite good. So I'm gonna play this. They need a 3 damage spell here. We definitely want to play Stormbrood next turn. It's a 5/4 that gives us life and is flying. Super hard to deal with. So they need 2 mana, yeah. That's what I mean. Our creature's soaking quite good damage. We are flooding quite hard, unfortunately. Well, let's play this here. We go back to 19. We only have 2 lands on hand, sometimes you flood, right? They have 2 lands and we have 7. Fair game of Magic. We take these 2, we don't want to get our dragon gone here. Okay, they draw a card, yeah. They didn't find a land. Okay, they have more like of this type of deck. Makes sense, see. The Challenger does a lot of damage here. I have to say, it's a bit scary now. They could do 7 damage here, but it didn't. All we do is finding these type of cards. Yeah, flooding is not always optimal, right? Not always optimal. That we have to keep in mind. Okay, I mean, everything our creature soaks I'm happy with, really. But I'm on 12, so there's a point where I soon cannot attack, but I wish I'd find something good here. Nemesis is a big problem. Yeah, we don't find anything. This can block the mouse. Like we just only have lands. Like if we had like 3 lands or 2 lands less, let's say 2 lands less and 2 burn spells now, I could raise this, but opponent has all the spells, right? So yeah, this is probably it. Well, good game. GG. Flooding happens in Magic and you cannot do much about it, so we have to deal with it. Hotshot. Let's play against Hotshot. And this is our hand. We're gonna keep this. Double removal and Magda is a keep for me. And Nova Hellkite I really enjoy. I really enjoy that card. Commit the crime. We are committing some crimes. Plasma Bolt is a really cool addition to this deck actually with the Hellkites. 1 mana, 3 damage anywhere. Actually, no. Just in case we don't find a land. Because now I'm screwed. I need 1 land to play the game. Nova Hellkite will do wonder against this goblin. Okay. So we can shoot both. I mean, we shoot definitely 1. Okay, we're gonna play Sarkhan, show the Hellkite, and kill the challenger. Boah, it's tricky, huh? Yeah, we have to. Then they are forced to... I mean, this is technically 3 damage. But it's sorcery speed. So yeah, we're gonna do this, then we get another treasure. Okay, we're gonna aim here. And now we have the Hellkite for the Goblins, so they kind of forced to exhaust this, which slows them super down. Otherwise I have a good trade, and they don't want me to have a good trade here. Because Hellkite is coming down next turn. So they have to spend the entire mana just to get this in, and then I can burst lightning it anyways. So that must be frustrating. Okay, yeah, we take it. Okay, they have no spell there, which is super good for me. So this is now a really powerful turn. We're going in with the Hellkite, getting rid of the Goblin, Crime, getting a treasure, and swing for quite a lot. So now the question is, do they have any way to destroy us? Or not? They didn't have a spell before, so... I don't know. Like, there was no instant speed spell at least. There could be sorceries. But even then it went too fast to the end. Sometimes you have to read like these kind of things to get like a feeling. I felt like I can attack here because of that reason. Okay, opponent tries to go in, huh? So it has to be... Did they found instant speeds now, or did they really just trick me with the pass here? Like we have 12, huh? They gain life. They tricked me. They spammed it, so I fall for it. Okay, that card is scary there. So now we have to think, right? Our life total is not looking like really good. Can we finish this? We have potentially 5 on hand and 5 on board. We can pay 3 for a Hellkite. Then we have 4, 10, and then we shoot. Yeah, we have it. So we play another Hellkite. Our Sarkhan gets stronger. And then we have 10 here. So we can first shoot face, just to explain it. 2 with the Burst Lightning, and then say hello. And GG. Yeah, we found a hole. I have to say it's kind of scary, and they tricked me quite well with the pass the turn there. I got a bit scared, but yeah, we went there and GG. Let's go against Beef Page. This is our hand, and this is a keep. Clearly keep. Sarkhan and Hellkite and removal. Like, we have turn 1, 2, 3 play. It's nice. It's really nice. Oh, I just remember the Sarkhan Planeswalker I used to play. One of my first decks, and yeah, this is a good target for us. Our Sarkhan will really likely die, but it will produce a treasure. So now we have also Burst Lightning for the mouse or something that comes in here. Or for any like of these 2-type damage. The only downside is, yeah, we take it. The only downside is the bird. So yeah, they shoot it, so Sarkhan soaks in the damage. We go for 4 damage in, which is super nice. Yeah, this is what I mean. This is the one I'm a bit scared of. Okay. Do this. Destroy this. We do 7 damage and we keep up removal, which is the most important part. Let's see if they already want to commit. They need double buff though. The mouse, okay. If it's 2 damage mouse, I'm okay. Like, I'm not scared of the mouse, I'm scared of the other things. My turn. The problem is the treasure comes in tapped. So I think we just go for 8 and press. Yeah, we go Hellkite here. Just, you know, a bit of damage. Put them on 5. And we're gonna play the Claw here. With removal up, and we have Hellkites, so. Not easy, huh? For the mono red lad over there. This is like where they go in with the bird because they have to. If they not play the bird, I don't think they can win. Sarkhan is a 4/4, yeah. So this is the bird. We block the challenger here. Then we let them do what they want to do. Yeah, GG. And that's how we do it. Simple as that. Another win for the deck. There's a mulligan. This we can keep. I'm not happy with the hand though. I just don't want to lose any threat here. So we're gonna with the Claw here. And hopefully can do as much as possible with the Claw. I take a Magda here. Off the top. Why not? So yeah, we have 2 bolts, yeah. It's mono green, good I kept this stuff. So here we go in. The Might is not bad, of course, and they can pump and protect these things, but if they don't play a creature on turn 2, the Might gets useless. So I can see them play maybe like a Belloff. Yeah, this one. Exactly. This is something I did expect to happen. And here we go. We go with the Plasma Bolt. So we get rid of the Belloff. And our Fire Claw goes in. We do have a Hellkite next turn, which is super nice. This one is a 3/4, so they on 11. They can play another haste, of course, with buff, which is the most scary part now. But they on 11. Okay, that's a pretty good turn. So I have to be careful now. So they have a hasted there, right? Which makes me think I do have to play more conservative next turn. Double Might is the problem. Okay. Yeah. Double Might is a problem. We know they have a lot of buffs. We could just die here. I maybe have to play the Hellkite. We go in and play Hellkite. Like, this, wow, they don't care. They absolutely don't care. Okay. So we make sure they cannot use this land, which is quite nice. So they don't have as much threat to us. But we have to block. We're gonna just block the one that's big because we have 4 damage here. If they attack all, we just need to get through this situation now. The creature that's big, we have to block. They have 2 mana and they have maybe 1 trample spell. Burst Lightning is so hard to use against them. Like really, really hard. Because of all these buffs. So yeah, here we're just gonna block the Challenger and hope there's no trample. And if that's the case, then we win. Yeah. Yeah, that is no trample at least. So yeah, we're gonna trade the creature here. They will try to finish this. They have to trade with the Hellkite here. They have to get rid of it, right? If they cannot get rid of it, okay, they maybe have lethal, huh? No, they don't. +3, we go on 1. Okay. Don't even go on 1. So yeah, we just win the game here in multiple ways. Let's do the Nemesis way. And go in. It's a bit tricky against these smites, but this is usually how you should do it, so yeah. GG. Oof, this is a weird hand. It's a removal heavy hand with no Sarkhan or anything. I'm not sure if I want to keep this, but I'm gonna try. Like, I have playables, right? Like, my entire hand is basically playable, so why should I not do it? Okay, the Twin Birds, or the Stormbrood, the Twin Birds. The Stormbirds are good against Vivi. Yeah, play your card. My turn. Okay, Hyrule Claw is good. They can remove it, of course. But I have nothing else to play. Okay, Torch, right? Yeah, Torch coming out. If they play Vivi there, we're gonna use Twinmaw opting. Oh, it could, yeah, it could also be just Prowess. Bottom. We do wanna, like, Mauler is really good against that deck usually. Because Mauler just grows once they play their cantrips. So if they play Vivi here, we have to get rid of it. Sadly, this doesn't stock up. Well, we really have to find a land here. We don't want to get Mauler out. Mauler is really strong here. Yeah. So the thing with Mauler is it dodges Torch. They need something to sacrifice for the free damage because on cast they cannot use it. It will not dodge the discard spell though. Okay, to play Vivi. It's a 1+1/+1. Yeah, we take action. They can maybe play another spell, but... Okay, we're gonna get rid of Vivi, which is super nice here. Which is nice. This Mauler against their deck is really good. And this is all types here, don't forget that. It's a lizard too, you know. It is a lizard. Yep, 1 damage secured. Like, there are always these little things we have. This is a Floodmaw. There could be a potential Floodmaw. Like, we always have to think about that too. Always have to think about that too. But our hand is so removal heavy. And not a Vivi. Our Maul is getting big. It's doing its thing. Yeah, this is crazy. This card is so good against Vivi. That's ridiculous. Yeah. They can Vivi here. I think they have to bounce, like, this is just too much, right? Maybe gone? There was no reaction to it, which is interesting. So they don't have the Floodmaw. So, and we have 7 damage on hand. I mean, we have Hulk. This is a really good position for us against this Cauldron deck. Really, really good position. Stocking up, and we have a 6/6 now. This Mauler is gassing. Crazy. Yeah. In best of 1, I don't find too many Vivis anymore. Like I don't know. Mauler, if in a best of 3 I would play 4, maybe, yeah. They gave up. Well, we have a 7/7 everything. And yeah, well, it works great, so GG. I see Hyroclaw, removal, and Hellkite. Makes me quite happy. Let's see. Maelstrom is also nice. I have to say, this artwork looks beautiful. Really beautiful. I'm already thinking, is this a thumbnail? I'm already in my head, like, I've become a YouTuber again. You think like this. Really top deck here. Really top deck. So one power creatures is just gone. They gone. Like this claw into Sarkhan into Hellkite is brutal. It's brutal. Yeah, we have to discard here. Discard the land. Yep, we get rid of this. Getting some power here and there. We're gonna play the Hyroclaw here. I don't think they play Ward Webs. Should have played it pre-combat, I guess, yeah. My bad. My bad. It doesn't allow me to play Hellkite soon, but I have a Plasma Bolt on hand. I feel like I can push enough damage this turn. This is a bit annoying. The life gain is super annoying. We'll still go in. Still go in, just trade what we have to trade here. We got max damage, right? Like they're gonna heal too, but what do you wanna do? Yep. So this we cannot prevent. Put them on 2 though, and then we just shoot face. If we could. So yeah. We still have a Hellkite and we have a Sanctuary and they're on 4 life. We have 5 damage on board with 1 ping. Not easy. Not easy to deal with here. I wish there was another good 4 mana dragon with haste. I really want that. But then this deck will be even more powerful. I think the 4 slot is the most flexible one. Can play links too, right? But I felt like I want the dragon. I want to be on theme. On theme. What is this? I don't know. We're just gonna play Hellkite. I don't know what it is. But I know that we have dragons. And I know that we attack it for win. Hello? We would like to attack with our dragons and our lizard. Let's say this is a dragon too. Come on guys, look at this thing. Like, look at this thing. When you know these big, like, lizards, just tell them they're dragons too, right? Like, they are our dragons in our, like, time. So, yeah. Also, do you guys believe dragon existed? I always wonder. Like, so many different drawings and everything. Like, or just people saw, like, a huge lizard and were like, ah, it's a dragon. It is a dragon. Opponents maybe not believing in dragons. Yeah. Now, I honestly wonder, like, all these mythical creatures, all these story, I've always been interested in history. And, yeah, dragons is one of those things, you know. Like, I don't know. Like, dinosaurs existed, right? I don't think he's like a dragon in, like, a mountain and he has a lot of treasures or something. I don't believe that one. An opponent doesn't believe that one too. Opponent, I know you, just take it. Take it to the chin. Yeah. Okay, yeah. GG. Another win for the Mono Red Dragon list. Oh. Yeah. It's a perfect hand, actually. 1, 2, 3, maybe backup. Nemesis. I like Nemesis with removal though. We're on the draw, so it's a bit slower. Okay, that's what I mean. Not removal, but shock. Shock is what I wanted to say. Also having shock up, even though playing Sarkhan, is so nice. It's just so nice. And Mauler counting as a lizard is always nice too. Okay. Turn 2. You could get Lost Me, of course, yeah. You can. But then you would wait. So we would attack, try to attack, play Sarkhan. Mauler against like them is not that strong. Like this is definitely a card we want against Vivi. Like all day. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so we do actually have to. Do it like this. I don't want this creature to stick here. That one's a bit scary. That one is a bit scary to me. Lifelink, yeah. I want to keep it for Nemesis, but... This one gets a bit too strong. We have a flying Sarkhan next turn, which is nice too. Which is nice. Sarkhan goes in for 3. If they don't play a creature, it's 5. Maybe Mauler gets stronger. Look at this beautiful dragon. Doesn't this look like a really good dragon? By the way, I'm a Taurus. So this goes up my alley, since that is my zodiac sign, I think it's in English, right? Taurus. Taurus. Yeah. So, yeah. I like that card. Okay. Oh, that one I don't like. That one I really do not like. It would be not good to go like that. I could go Nemesis here, but I think I play actually a Mauler here and relax. Mauler will get stronger. I do like Mauler here the most. Like, they play stuff and it just gets stronger and it still triggers our Hired Claw. Kiss Station. So yeah, we take this. 3/3. 3 mana, 3/3. Usually it's always 3 mana, 3/3. That's what I do. Okay. I still play a Mauler here. I'm gonna make these Maulers quite strong. Because they don't have haste, and I already control the board. Next turn is Nemesis or Hellkite, depending what they play, but usually not Hellkite. Okay, that's the problem. That is a problem. It's a big, big problem. We need to find a shock, otherwise it's gonna be brutal. I mean, I block here any day. Any day I block. But this flyer gets soon okay. Wow! We just draw this. That's how you do it. This is how you play the game, guys. Wow. I mean... What do you think about the Nemesis debuff, my man? My tapping man there. Tapping is 6/4 there. It's... Well, they wanted to do it like this. So yeah. I think they should have played it differently. They're on 2 life. Dash plays Spacecraft Tribal. Our Mauler is a 6/6, by the way. And GG. Another win. This deck is absolutely crazy. Against Cloud. We keep this hand. This one is sadly not instant speed. So far, Plasma Bolt's kinda nice. Is kind of nice. Okay, Control-y, huh? Control-y. Let's see what we can do with our Haster boys. I don't want to keep the Screaming Nemesis up in case I Dragonstorm. Okay. So I want a Hellkite actually. And then Nemesis Bolt up next turn. It's a good question though. If I play Nemesis, they have the Omnisense combo, but I don't have too much removal. They don't have much heal in their deck either, but I really want to keep Nemesis. Because we have the Stormbrood for the damage, so we try to go in. You have to maximize the damage. They're on 14, next attack is 5, and I can, yeah. There's a world. The thing is, I do want to make sure that Plasma Ball does 2 damage. But they soon maybe have it, and I don't have an instant speed removal. It's the scary part. They don't have a way to tap Kona. They could have it though. They could also have Yuna, then I'm screwed anyways. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna go in like this here. If they don't win next turn, we have it. So let's see. We have 8 damage on hand, potentially. Okay, it's no station, which is good for us. And no Juna, also good for us. Board Drive is the most annoying card, but we still have a Hellcat at least. Well, that's GG. That is GG. We can shoot them here like this. Usually can also do Nemesis, but we got it. The danger is just not them having now the combo, right? And they didn't, so we win. We start and we have a really playable hand here. A really playable hand. Magda is a good card. It's a good card. Ramsey usually quite nice. Okay, what do we see here? Is this a Scry? Okay, it's been a while since I saw the Scry lands. Is this where we play Sarkhan? Getting that first treasure in is good. Magda and Burst will give us another one. Shocking. 2 damage secured, I guess. It's beautiful. Get another treasure. Getting another treasure is always nice. Against Dimir, I think this deck is quite strong. They keep that one. Okay. Play this. Gonna remove this, and we get here another treasure. So our Twinmaw actually is more online than ever. They can use this one to deny our life, but we don't care. We really don't care. We also have Maelstrom to find Dragon. That's also quite good. No matter what they do, we just play Twinmaw. If they decide to get rid of Magda, so be it. Okay. It's a bit of an interesting one here. Makes them a token, but I do not want to risk everything. I could play the dragon here just to secure damage. I can also get rid of this. Wow, this is a tricky one. Getting a lot of treasures and then maybe use this land to find something is also. So I'm gonna play this first. Now the question is, do we get rid of this? I feel like we do. Like a 5/4 flyer is not bad too. Like, can they attack next turn though? I don't think they can. If a 3/3, 5/4, they get the 2/1 life linker, but no, it's just too good. It's just too good. It's just too good. Like having a 5/4 fly in play, I think is worth it. They're on 13 life, so they don't draw cards. And if they attack, they don't have a block, which is not good for them too. They will not attack and play Kaito, that's bad. So they need removal here. Removal attack, but they're still on 13. They get a token, yeah. But yeah, if they play removal, it's usually 2 mana open. Could have a Drowner as well. I don't like the Tidebinder with my Sanctuary right now. Just don't think they can attack here. Like, they can try, but just don't think it's the right thing to do. Yeah. This one is really good. So there could be a counter. Should have played the land here, I guess. Yeah, my bad. This is my bad. Only mine. And now the Drowner. Kinda brutal. Yeah. We still have the Sanctuary and we can get a dragon. But yeah, that one was my bad there. Not having Nemesis out is definitely my bad. There are 3 cards. We have a Sanctuary and a Maelstrom. If we get more trashes, double creature. Okay, they're gonna attack here. No block. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it gives us good things to do here. Let me see these lands. Let's take this one. Getting trashes here, of course. At one point, our trashes will be good enough. This is a real dragon board here, but yeah, I made a minor mistake there, which I'm a bit sad about. But still a really good board. Putting them on 9 while having enough power flying here to just win next turn. Yeah, you can attack me. So now the question is curiosity. Okay, they just show me, huh? That's GG. I mean, it's not GG yet. It's not. They're on 10. So I need to find a dragon here. It's not a dragon, but let me think. Yeah, we get a dragon here. We can just sacrifice this because we have 2 treasures. And we're gonna get the Hellkite. And we're gonna play the Hellkite on top because it has haste. Oh, this is brutal. And then we have a bunch of damage here. Talking about a bunch. This is I think it's lethal, right guys? Do you agree? -8 should be lethal. So yeah, this deck is... it slaps. Yeah, I keep this. I wish I had a turn 1 play, but Sarkhan here is just absolutely unbelievable. Green. Elf. Okay, we have an elf target, which is still nice. Yeah, I have to show it. I'm gonna show this one here. Like, they can play Tifa, of course. Tifa and keep up the snakeskin. Traveling Chocobo. Stormbrood. Yeah, I think we have to. Do we? I mean, Chocobo is really dangerous if they have a Hydra. If they have a Hydra, I just lose there, so I cannot let this happen. I wish, but I can't. Hydra is a problem for me. We still have a Hellkite, but yeah, Hydra is dangerous. We're not a Prowling Chocobo. Okay, well, they didn't have a land, which is a good sign for me. This is quite interesting. Actually, I do want to... If they have Hydra, I can kill the Hydra next turn if I play it like this. So we actually warp this in. And we attack with all. I will always trade here with the Chocobo, I can tell you that. I have the land on hand, so we're gonna do this. They own 8, and they can play Hellkite again, and then we win in the air, right? So no matter what they play, we have it. Yeah, pretty simple. But red decks are what they are, you know. This is at least like a bit of a cooler version. Yeah, the Chocobo gets bigger. Sarkhan having fly, it's just ridiculous. These mono green decks. Hellkite is probably one of my favorite cards from reset, I would say. Could I have a removal here? Okay. I was like, why would you do that? I wouldn't do that. Not too happy with this one. But it's also not like... This is not a good hand, but you also don't want to mull it. Like... You want the Sarkhan. Sarkhan or Magda usually. But having removal and like some things we can do... I cannot just do it. Like... Guys, let me know in the comment if you would mull this hand. Like, in my opinion, it's not a mull, but this is a close one. What? My game is freezing. Have to quit and restart. I wonder how it's going to... this is how it's going to look in Streamlabs. Okay. We back. Funny. Now you know how this works. I know it now too. My game just shut down for some reason. I don't know. Let's see if we can get back in the game. Waiting for top opponent. Ready. I think we drew a Sarkhan, which was a top deck there. Oof, close. We were managing to do the land here. Close enough. So this is an aura type deck, huh? Having the red here is making them like sweat a bit for sure. Nemesis is really brutal. Okay, that's fine. It's weird to do this here. Like, there's a world where you actually can consider to not Sarkhan. But then every turn sucks after. Like, this is a huge damage turn. And if they buff this more, it's bad. I have to shoot it. Like, to be fair, I have to do it here. Like, they draw a card, yeah, but this is too much damage. Cannot deal with it. I'm probably gonna drop a Mauler. If I have a 2 mana spell, I'll play Sarkhan, but yeah, I was scared about this one. Got much we can do here. Well, let's see if we die. Let's see if we die. Yeah, I could have kept the lightning there, right? But like they pumped this to Oblivion too. And it has trample. Let's see how far they get with the slingshot here. I don't have an answer, so probably just die now. Probably double bump and then just shoot face. We have a lot of removal, but we sadly didn't find anything. 6 damage. Only 6. I can live with that. I can actually live with that. We're just gonna play this one here. Getting rid of the town. This is our blocker now. This is our little blocker. Playing the Hellkite here mainly because we want to make sure that it's a good body block, same like both are Hellkites. The Magmatic Hellkite here is better to block, I think. I will always block here. Always. There's no doubt I will not block. Even if I lose this dragon, I have to do it. Okay, I take 2. How many of these did I keep there? Now, die or not die, huh? Put them on 11. And we have enough. No, we are on 8. I don't want to risk this here. I don't have any burn spell in my hand. So if I have to trade with the slick shot, I trade with the slick shot. They already used 2 overprotect. I don't think you run 4 in that list. So yeah. If they have the +3/+0, you at least trade. Like, they would have used another spell there. Like, they would 100% use another spell last turn to put me lower. Like, there was no downside to it. So, yeah. I think they have like a creature on hand. Yeah, something like this. It's the only logical thing they have. Just gonna bring in blockers now. We have double blockers here. It's kind of good to make sure. Let's just check the land. This one. It's pretty good to be able to have all these blockers here. We put them on 5 and we have 2 blockers. Not on 5. Put them on 6, yeah. And then we keep the blockers here. And we have Nemesis, which would end the deal. So yeah. The Hellkite doubly. Nova and Magmatic. This is actually really cool. Like, I mean, we play this in the Boros Dragon list I have, right? It's just a bit different, but yeah, we win it. GG. Weirdest hand in the world, to be honest. Gonna keep it though. Okay. I mean, we have things to do. This is usually an aggressive list, so we can at least shoot things. Shock, I take it. All day. Cannot do anything, but we have the Hellkites. This not being instant is a bit painful. Well, I have to go for it. They maybe have a get lost here, but there we go. We send it. Put it on 14. Okay, now we have Hellkite Tribal. We have 4 damage here, which is also nice. 2 life here, okay, yeah. Let's see what our Magmatic Hellkite can do in this matchup. We're gonna definitely slow them quite a lot. Our Hellkite here looking at the flanker is also nice. Yeah. If they not have a land here, that's brutal. Yeah, that's brutal now. We're gonna get rid of a foundry because they can just sacrifice the field. There's no counter, my man. This one will resolve. Ah, Aven Interrupter. Aven Interrupter, guys. This is an Aven Interrupter right there. That stop with this flash card tells me Aven Interrupter. Island. Okay. Well, that's brutal. We're gonna attack. We're just gonna annoy them now with Hellkites. They will be like stuck on their mana base for a while. Oh, I love the Hellkites. I love this card. Like, it's so good, really. Like, and the artwork is so beautiful. So beautiful. You have 8 damage now, which is a lot. I will drop another one. Because I know they have counters, and I don't want to shoot here. Because they have counters, right? So, yeah. So they have a counter here, right? They also have helixes, but no red right now. And the thing is, they have to board wipe here. If they don't board wipe, they die. They need double removal, which is quite hard to have. Yeah, that's it. Like, what do you want to get here? Maybe red? Nah, there's nothing. So yeah, GG. GG. I'm gonna keep this. I do need to find a land though to really use this hand, but plains, okay. Double plains. This a land. This a land. I'm always happy to actually use the claw. As you guys know, I'm a huge fan of this move here. Using the cards and spending the mana accordingly is really nice. Talent, that does absolutely nothing here. But in this case scenario, we're actually gonna Hellkite. We have another one. We just go max damage here. Putting opponent on 10. Putting them on 10. We have a Hellkite, Nova and Magmatic. I have to be more specific. Like, yeah. Okay. Pinnacle Cage. Sure. I do like this one actually. I do like this one. It gives them only 3 mana next turn. Max, right? Again, beautiful. No board wipe. No board wipe for this Hellkite. Carrot Cake. Yeah, gain life. If you sacrifice it. We have also a way to deal with this token now. And we can shoot face, so we have it. If there's nothing here, that's it. GG, my man. This deck is really busted. And then we burst again. And that's the 8 damage, guys. Another win in the back. Another win in the back. It's a bad hand. I gotta keep it. I think it's mono green. Island. Oh, Claw. Nice. Hello. Claw turn 1 against Island is one of the most beautiful thing you can have. Okay, maybe Vivi, huh? A braid. Okay, sure. Our hand is bad. Really bad. Fear of missing out is a good card for them. Nemesis is a good card too. You can torch this. Oh, Floodmaw. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, not cool, but we have to go with the Hellkites here. Okay, no Vivi. That's a bit dangerous now. This fear of missing out is dangerous. Hard to deal with. But then also we have to say that... Yeah, it's not easy to deal with. Do they have a land in the graveyard? Yeah, they have. This is a good draw. I'm still gonna play Hellkite here. could have double removal here, but I think this is probably better right now. And then next turn we have double removal of Screaming Nemesis. They need untapped land for the dragon. Wow, they have. If they don't use it now, I'm super happy. Okay, that is an annoying one. There's not a creature there. It's annoying. It's annoying, my man. And a Floodmaw. Wow. Good draws. Okay, so. Not easy. Not easy. We have to shoot something down, and it has to be the engineer. There's no way around it. The cauldron is a problem, but I cannot... Yeah, it bites me now. It does bite me now. This one has to go. But then... they will just use it. Ooh, this is hard. I need to get rid of both creatures. Which is the main problem. Maybe I have to get rid of this one first. But then they have the dragon. Oh! Hard decisions. They will exile this, and this one gets the dragon. Which is a problem. If I do this, this gets the dragon, and then all coming dragons will get the dragon. Like, what do you want to do? Oh, tricky. So I get the fear of missing out down, and then they have to tap out for the dragon. Which is a problem. I can block the dragon, but the dragon gets stronger too. It's not good. I have no other option here. If I had the removal right now, the game would be over. But I do not. They would have to top deck really hard, and now they have the dragon. Oh, quite heavy. Quite heavy. That's a really good draw. Well, that's a good draw. They would have no backup though, but it's a good draw. I'll block this. I definitely block this. Let's see if they protect Vivi or not. Let's see if they protect the Vivi. That's what they do. My man, I'm gonna shoot you. My man, I'm gonna shoot you. Okay. Should have still exiled there, I think. Okay, this is now our hand here. Let's see what we can do. Not much with this here, but it's a dragon. It's a dragon. I think I played it still wrong though, but somehow we manage. My bad. Here. I should have played the haste attack here. Wow, guys, my brain not working, I guess. But maybe we keep the plasma bolt in case. It's still lethal next turn, but guys, this is the last game and I didn't play it well. Good game. I didn't play it well. But we shoot the rest down. And this is the game number 20, which was my worst game of all the games. But we managed to win the game, so yeah, GG. And we have 80% win rate, which is ridiculous. this deck is completely busted. 80% win rate in 20 games is way too strong. Maybe I was lucky with the opponents, I don't know. I just feel like this deck can go even crazier. I think if I would play like 40 games, it would be like still around 80%, which is kind of bonkers, right? I have many of these type of decks. Yeah, so I just want to tell you guys, it's absolutely amazing. And if you want to have a deck like this, it costs a lot of rare cards, as you can see. It is not cheap, but it's still a mono red deck, and I think most of the mono red cards are usually more like spread around the players who craft this type of deck. So if you want to look at different type of mono red, this is the way to go. And if you like my content and if you like what I do, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, and say hi to me on Twitch or on YouTube. And yeah, I wish you all a good day, good night, wherever you are. Bye everyone.